So the first time I had experience for the police, I had a neighbor. I was like 18, and this was before I was still living at the orange house on 156 next to Roddy Piper's shop, right? And he was running like paperboy route, and he's like, "Do you want to like fill in for a couple days? I'll pay like $50 a day or whatever it was, right? It's not much. It's paperboy route stuff." But to me, I was like, "Yeah, I would like that's weed money. That's drink money." I don't got to beg for weed hits from uncle or dad. Like, this is what it is. Like, yeah, I'd like some, you know? So I remember we filled in for a couple of days, and I was sitting there, and we kept passing this house like a night or two. And the first night, like this weed stench hit you. And I was like, that place smells like weed. And I remember getting back in the car, like we'd have a driver, one would get out this side, I'd get out this side, run a couple blocks, drive to the next destination, deliver a newspaper, the Oregonian. And after a couple of days, we're like, dude, there's weed in that house. And they had a note on their door that said, "Hey, I'm out of town for the week. Please throw the newspapers over the side." And I was like, you want to go hit it, right? I don't remember who came up with the idea, but I was definitely in on it, right? And so I remember we hit it, and I remember we broke the window, went in through the side, took all this weed, and then we got the bright idea to start hitting some other places. And eventually, this happened for like 3 or 4 nights. Total that I was doing the newspaper. We might have only been hitting stuff for a couple of days. Then we started like checking cars and like, you know, hitting stuff. And I remember we hit this one storage. It was like a garage type thing, but it wasn't attached to a building. And I felt so bad because we hit it. And as we were pulling out, I remember like looking, and I was like, oh no, that was a church we just hit. Right? And because I seen like the cross, but I didn't even see, we just pulled up. There's like this shed. We're taking like weed whackers, lawnmowers, like whatever we could sell. Yeah. And I didn't see it. Well, eventually we get pulled over by the cops. And I remember the church filed a thing, a complaint. And that's why they started looking. And what happened is because it had 4 walls and a roof over it, it counted as it could be a livable situation. Yeah, a dwelling. And so I got burged too.